it's very tough to get into product management because you know, they want people, depending on the role they're going after, they want to see experience in product management, right? But you can't really become a product manager without getting experience. And so the way that the advice that I've at least given to people that are trying to make the jump, say, from engineering or QA or even business development into product management is that there are a lot of things that you can do within your job that are product management like. And so, you know, if I was just talking to someone that works on QA, right? And so even though I'm kind of on the fence about whether QA should exist anymore when we talk about things like, you know, writing unit tests, all that, all those things around, you know, test-driven development and continuous deployment, things like that. But anyways, like the point is that within QA, they still have to build out tools, right? Like they still need to have process, and they still need to constantly evolve that to be able to be as effective as they can be within the team context. And so the idea of, you know, well, what do the people on your team need to do? So doing that type of user interviewing, which I think is within the realm of product management, learning what the people that you work with need, right? Like that's something that's a very core skill to product management. Prioritizing what things you build based on importance rather than urgency. That's something that you really need to have that's core. And so for that QA person, the things they provide to their team, the fact that they're able to make the real, you know, the product manager that's actually working on the product, making their job easier by making QA run as efficiently as possible, that allows them to put on their resume that they did a lot of product manager-like stuff, right? I think the other thing too is that you can also ask for responsibility within your organizations that do not make you a product manager, like in title, but that still do a lot of the things. So like the basics around project management, while they're not necessarily 100% within the program, the product management role, it's still important and interesting to understand how those things work, right? Like when you work in somewhere like a balanced team, which is something that we really believe in a lot of philosophy, engineers are very much supposed to sit in on user research and even help conduct user research if it makes sense, right? Or they're supposed to help make prioritization decisions, you know? So I think like the best way you can do that is look at the role you're in right now and try to imagine what a product manager would do in that role and then do those things. And gaining that experience, to me, is the most important thing. Like, you know, we interview product managers, what we call them product strategists at Philosophy, but they're basically product managers with some slight differences. And so, you know, I look a lot at people that have not necessarily had traditional product manager roles. I would rather see someone that has a great learning mindset, someone that has actually tried to help a team be better at what they do, has done things like user research. Those are the things I really look for. I look for the components of a product management role rather than necessarily just a pure product management type of position in their past history. So that's probably my advice to breaking into product management, is that there's so many opportunities to do product management work in your role right now.